a double filter slicer. Now let's see how to do it. That's again the same way actually. I have my original data here, which in this case you can see, let me make it a little big for you and I'll remove all these slices so that they don't confuse you right now. Let us start with the original data. The original data, like we did last time, is the average performance scores. So guys, let us now try to introduce another table. Here we have one table which is nationality wise and focuses on average competency scores. Now I want to introduce a second visual chart. Let's go back to the second visual chart. You remember last time we looked at the average quarterly performance scores of different locations. Now I want to see the impact of training on these scores. So I will introduce a slicer for this. So let us insert a slicer. Pretty simple as we saw. Go to pivot table, analyze and insert slicer. In fact, you can do it from the main menu also, using your insert column. This time I want to see what is it that I'm focusing on. I want to see how is the quarter performance based on two perspectives. Let's say number of training programs completed, right? So I can put a slicer for that which says number of training programs completed. And specifically, let's say I want to introduce a second slicer, which is a sub slicer on a simple aspect like have they completed the technical training. So I'm introducing a second slicer on this, right? So again I insert pivot table chart. I insert a slicer, again it asks me whatever I want, and here I want to introduce a second thing on whether they've completed the technical training or not. So now I have two slicers now, neatly one below the other or on the side, where I have yes, no and this. Now I can do two levels of filtering. Now for example, I can look at people who only completed one program and see that how their scores are looking, or people who have completed 5 programs and see how they have completed. Now here you see that it is because I've selected yes. Let's say I'm looking at two filters, people who have completed technical training and 4 trainings, what is their score, or 5 trainings and what is their score.